How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bushrocks. Welcome to my channel. It is Friday, a little late for me to do a video, but that's fine. But I was playing some Death Stranding 2, by the way. But today we're going to talk about some cheap PlayStation 3 games that are good games that if you're collecting for PlayStation 3 and or you're just starting out, these are some good games to get that relatively are all pretty cheap. Pretty much, I think they're all pretty much under $20. Maybe some of them are under $10. I'll scan with my little phone there. We'll give prices on these games, and just keep in mind if you're doing the PlayStation 3 collecting, it's not that complicated. There's a few expensive games and stuff like that that might break the bank, but no, just keep searching and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do another video on more expensive games here down the road and stuff like that, to look out for. But yeah, but everybody likes an affordable options for PlayStation, for collecting, so PlayStation 3 is no different if you're into PlayStation and stuff like that. So we're going to start off with a couple of Lego games, but this is for any Lego game that's out there on PlayStation 3. No matter which one you find, they're all going to be under $20. Some are going to be under $10. So I always pull out two of my favorite Lego games on the PS3, and those are the Lego Harry Potter games. And let's scan one of them and find out what it goes for right now, even though I already got the game, but it's easier to scan. So this this particular one, Legos 5 through 7, around $7.02. So off to a great start right now for an awesome game. If you want the remastered versions of them where they got the double pack, if you got a PlayStation 4 or whatever, you can get that. But if you don't got that, if you got a PlayStation 3 just sitting around, you're looking for some games, there we go. There's that one. That's 5 through 7. I wonder what 1 through 4 is going for right now. Screw it. I can look it up real quick. Lego Harry Potter's 1 through 4. Oh, that's the special edition one. Okay, this one goes for $9.86, so still under $10 for that one. Not bad. So under 20 bucks you can get both these Lego Harry Potter games, and like I said, all the Lego games are that cheap. I mean, they're cheap as heck. Next two I'm going to show you are the Infamous games. A couple of games right there that's awesome to get. These are Sony published games and stuff like that, and yeah, check that out. Infamous 1 and 2. Let's see what these are going for right now. Heck yeah, man. I'm looking at this right now. It's like, man, I might play some of this right here. Okay, we'll scan that one. Oh, pick out the greatest hits. I'll just go with the regular one. Confirm. $9.99 for the first one. Can't go wrong with that one. That's a good deal. All right. And Infamous 2 don't have the it's got the not for resale there, but we'll see what this one goes for if I got it on my thing here. So Infamous 2, oh jeez, $5.92 for that one. So yeah, we got some great games for the PlayStation 2, and if you don't want to buy no $70, $80 games, there you go. This one right here, pretty much any Far Cry game. I think maybe Far Cry 2, maybe, I don't know. I have to look that up, but I pulled out Far Cry 3. Awesome, great game. You cannot go wrong with that one. Let's see what this one goes for. Let's go with the regular edition. $7 pretty much. You could probably get it cheaper than that. You could probably get it for $5. That's pretty cool. Let's see what the other Far Cry games are going for. All right, okay, go to my F's here. I'll scroll down. Okay, Far Cry 2 is $9.03. Wow, that's pretty good. Far Cry 4, $7.35. The Far Cry compilation. When I was going for my complete collection there, got pretty much both games, and it's got all kinds of stuff on it. That's $15. Under 20 bucks. Okay, pretty cool. Gone through the Far Cry games. Next one I'm going through, just pulling out one. This is Tomb Raider Game of the Year edition. Remember the reboot of Tomb Raider? This was the first one right here. Another great game. Pick it up. It's an awesome game if you got a PlayStation 3. Let's see what this one goes for. All right. $9.77. That is dirt cheap for an awesome game. Let's see what the other Tomb Raiders are going for on the PlayStation 3. So we'll go to the T's on my phone there. All right. Okay. Tomb Raider. Okay. So basically, I got the day one copy of Tomb Raider up there. That's $8.93. Tomb Raider Trilogy. It's got it got 3 games on it, which goes for just under $20. Tomb Raider Underworld, $8.23. So still, we're under $20 with all the Tomb Raider games. Great franchise to get into. Now let's pull out one of the Saints Row games. I got Saints Row 4 right here. Another great game. If you already played the crap out of Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation 3, which you can get that's cheap too, but then we got Saints Row. Let's see what the Saints Row game is going for. This one I got here. $8.22 for this one. Oh my god. Saints Row is just a silly version of what Grand Theft Auto could, is and stuff like that. Just silly. Let's see what the other Saints Row games are. All right, let's go to S's on my phone there. All right. All right. Where is it? Saints Row the Third goes. Saints Row the Third goes for $6.99. That's for the greatest hits. The Saints Row the Third, the Day One edition, goes for $5.97. Saints Row Gad Out of Hell, $8.98. Saints Row 4 Greatest Hits, $7.97. Saints Row 2, $10.34. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's cheap. Here's a hidden gem right here that people never picked up on and stuff like that. Another great game that you can get pretty cheap, and that is Brutal Legends. Look at that, Jack Black and Ozzy on here. You got Rob Halford. Let's see what this one goes for. Alright. Yeah, better. Alright. Alright, $11.39 for an awesome game. I like the beginning of it, where he walks into the music store, opens up a vinyl, for the game and stuff like that. Sweet game. There we go. Brutal Legends. Awesome. There's no more than one Brutal Legend, so I can't compare. But alright, on to the next one. If you like survival horror, if you never played this game right here, I mean, they got 2 of them now, Evil Within and Evil Within 2, but here's the Evil Within for PlayStation 3. I don't think Evil Within 2 came out on PlayStation 3, but, part 2. But the first one, awesome. Let's see what this one goes for. Wow. I can't believe this is this cheap just for this particular game, and this one's awesome. It's got one of the people that did Resident Evil that helped make this game and stuff too, and this goes for $7.73. I'm pretty sure you can get it cheaper than that if you look around. But the Evil Within, awesome. Man, that's good. Okay, the next one is I pulled 2 of these out, but I'm pretty sure all of these are going to be dirt cheap. The Batman games on PlayStation 3, Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and Arkham Origin. I got my greatest hits greatest hits the year of the edition, game of the year edition, Batman Arkham Asylum. So here we go. Another sweet game. Let's see what this one goes for. All right, I'll go with that one. It don't matter which one. $5.07. A $5 game. That's cheaper than a meal at McDonald's, and you got something you can play. That is pretty sweet. Then we got this Arkham City right here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be pretty cheap. Let's just scan that one real quick. $6.39. I'm not even going to worry about looking up the other ones because I know they're going to be under $10. So yeah, there's like 3 cool games. Got Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Origin, I think it is. That's on PlayStation 3. Go pick them up. They're great. Another one. This one I played a lot of and stuff like that, and I dug the crap out of this one. This is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Another great game. Let's see what this one goes for. Wow, $7.11. Another sweet game. Go pick it up. Can't go wrong with it. Awesome. All right. Next two, I'm pretty sure these are going to be $5 a piece. $5 a piece too. I think both of these you can't get on the. No, I think it's one of them you can't get on PlayStation 4 or 5, but the other one you can. But we'll start off with Metal Gear Solid 4. Pretty cool. Let's see what this one's going for. So the Metal Gear games are pretty decently priced too. Let's see. Yeah, $11.21. That's what I figured. And for it being trapped on the PlayStation 3, I believe so. I don't think that came out. You can let me know in the comments below if they ever did a remaster. Probably not, anyways. But I think this is still stuck on the PlayStation 3. But for $11.21, that's a sweet deal for this game. A lot of times when you get a good game that's stuck on a console from way back in the day, those tend to jump in price and stuff like that. But not this one. They made too many copies of it, but really cool game. But let's go with the Phantom Pain now. My original way of playing it was on PlayStation 3. But check that out. I wonder what my copy's going for. Don't give me a price on that one. But I'm pretty sure it's cheap. Let me go to the M's. I'll get a proper so yeah, I still don't give a price, but going with the Ground Zeroes and the average of the Guns and the Patriot, I'm gonna say this one's probably around $10 for this one. So still pretty dirt cheap in my opinion. I think that's probably what it goes for, but pretty cool. Yeah, so just keep in mind, if you're collecting for PlayStation 3, there is some good, cheap games out there. I mean, really good ones. I mean, don't be afraid to go out and look, and for PS3. They're out there. Like I said, they're not very expensive. Don't wait too long, because give it a few years down the road, the PS3 prices might start jumping up in price, because nostalgia, you might hit people later on down the road. You never know. But right now, games are still kind of inexpensive for PS3. A ton of games. I only pulled out a small stack. Half my collection of PS3 games are pretty dirt cheap. I mean, when you think about it, they're all. A lot of them are great games that you can get for a decent price. But hey, enough rambling. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below, what's a great game on the PS3 that just goes for a nice cheap price that you got in your collection that you play a lot? Let me know in the comments below. But make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Might live stream later on tonight. We'll see. Bye. Fun times.